coach in the world. He was at United for over 26 years plus. He came in 1986 and left in 2013 in there. We won very many Premier League trophies. He is the man that really turned around Manchester United. Remember, he was going to be sacked after 5 years at Manchester United in 1991. That's when he really got himself his first silverware for United. That was the FA Cup, and ever since then, things were no longer the same. The rest was history, and he really hailed United to the levels in there of winning Premier League trophies, Champions League trophies, FA Cups, and really raising up very many youthful talents in England and really having some world-class players in there. Now, today, he has really come out and really talked about Jodan Sancho. Remember, Jodan Sancho is soon going to be unveiled as a Manchester United player. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer came out and said that the reason as to why they've not yet unveiled Jodan Sancho is because they are really trying to put up some paperwork together in there. And so we are really waiting the day for Manchester to be unveiled. But Sir Alex Ferguson, remember, he was the coach of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. He's the one who got him from Norway, and I think he's the one who recommended him, by the way, for the job of Manchester United after David Moyes, Jose Mourinho, and Louis van Gaal failed to deliver in there. And Solskjaer was really brought to Manchester United in here, and he has turned things around. He's really doing great. When you look at the first seasons of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, they are really nice, and I think he is really making his former manager, who goes by names of Sir Alex Ferguson, great in there. And Sir Alex Ferguson has come out and really hailed the signing of Jodan Sancho, though he has called him dangerous. Sancho is dangerous in there. Not dangerous as in he's going to cause havoc at Manchester United, but dangerous in his attacks and in there. In his own words, Sir Alex Ferguson said to build in there, he said, I think a lot of Jodan Sancho with his one-on-ones duels as an assister and scorer. He's extremely dangerous. That's what Fergie came out and said. Sancho is dangerous. He has some potential. He helps the team. That's why he will be a valuable player to Manchester United and England over the years that are really going to come. Remember, Sancho is just 21 years old. He looks like he has some close to some 13 years of his career in there, because the Ronaldos have really come out and shown us that they can really play up to 36. That means Sancho, if at all he really keeps himself in shape, observes what he eats in there, that means can even play up to, for the next 15 years in there, he can play on the top level of football in there. So Sir Alex Ferguson has come out and said Sancho is dangerous. Sancho is dangerous. He told this to Sport Build via Sports Witness in there. So that's what he really came out and said about Sancho. So he calls him dangerous. He labels him as an assister and goal scorer in there, because when you look at Sancho's statistics, they are really overwhelming. They are really, he has all the reasons to call him that, because when you look at Sancho last season, however much he really came into late, because he really had injuries in there, he managed to make 20 assists. You get? He managed to make 20 assists in there and score some good number of goals. Were they 16 goals? So Sancho shows you that he's really someone who is really great in there to do the needful in there. Jodan Sancho, when you look at his season, in 2017-2018, when he went at a team which goes by the name of Borussia Dortmund, he played 12 matches, 1 goal, 4 assists. 2018-2019, 34 games, 12 goals, 14 assists. You get? Each and every season, Sancho has been really increasing his tally in there in Borussia Dortmund. In 2019-2020, 32 games, 17 goals, 16 assists. You get? That means was involved in 2018-2019. Let me bring this for you. Let me bring this onto your screen. Let me bring it on your screen, because it looks like I have to explain it as you guys are looking at it. You see the transformation of Jodan Sancho and why Sir Alex Ferguson calls him dangerous. I do really know Sancho is dangerous. For those that have seen him play, he's really a dangerous player. If at all he's facing you, and the right backs and left backs in the Premier League are up to a problem in here, a problem known as Jodan Sancho has really attacked them. So teams really, your left backs should really be at a level of observing this lad, because he's really great. He's a great player. He's a great dribbler. He's a great goal scorer. He has assists on him. And secondly, he has a touch. He can take on players, sit them down, and then hit that ball at the back complete all create and as a beauty that United are really going to have, because the only wingers that they had that thought of really, but I don't think Rashford is a wide forward. Rashford is a wide forward. Mason Greenwood is a wide forward in there. So to me, I really think United, they're having their first winger, typical winger in there, because even Martial, however much he really creates in goals, but he's a wide forward in there. And I think Sancho is the first winger United are having in there. Daniel James is a winger, but a world-class winger that United have right now goes by names of Sancho in there, and Sir Alex Ferguson is referring to him as a dangerous one. Now, I was still showing you on the screen because I was reading them from Google, and I said, why not bring it onto the screen and really talk to you as you guys see about it. This is the reason as to why Sir Alex Ferguson calls Sancho dangerous, guys. 2017-2018, 12 games, 1 goal, 4 assists. 2018-2019, 34 matches, 12 goals, 14 assists. That means in his second full season at Borussia Dortmund, Sancho was involved in 26 goals. His third season, Sancho played, this is the Bundesliga only, Sancho played 32 games, 17 goals, 16 assists. He was involved in 33 goals in there, and there are those that he really scored into the German Cup and the Copa Bukal in there. So that is Sancho in there for you, making them to 40 in there. Now in 2020-2021, the problem was he played 26 games only. Why? He was injured. He had an injury that kept him, I think he got injured twice in there, because he missed out on the Champions League quarterfinal against a team which goes by the Man City. That Man City saw itself go through to the semi-finals in there. And guys, I think it would have been something different if at all Sancho was into this game. You also know, and you can really testify about it. Now in 26 games, he scored 8 goals and made 11 assists in there, but that is only into the Bundesliga in there. When you go to what we call the BFB Pokal last season, Sancho played 6 games and scored 6 goals with 4 assists. Now when you add those 6 to these ones that are here, those are 14 goals and 15 assists in there. So that's the reason as to why Ferguson calls him dangerous in there. And UEFA Champions League, Sancho played 6 games and he really scored 2 goals, putting his tally to close to 16 goals in there a season. So it shows you that Sancho has been really adding lots of goals onto his numbers in there for a team which goes by names of Borussia Dortmund in there. So that's the reason as to why Sir Alex Ferguson comes out and labels that 21-year-old a dangerous striker in there. No, a dangerous winger and a dangerous forward in there. Sancho is really bad news, and we're going to witness him into the Premier League, guys. Wait and see what Sancho is really going to do in there, because he is really a great talent. If at all he really comes up and really puts up his numbers at Manchester United, and his signing can put United into the title race of the Premier League, because when you look at Rashford, he's worth 20 goals. Martial is worth 20 goals. Mason Greenwood can do the same. Cavani can do the same. And a player who goes by names of Sancho can do the same. Now, if at all on those 5 forwards that United are having, if at all 3 of them can really keep their figures in 20s plus in the Premier League, that means they will be up for a challenge of the title in there. And the likes of Man City, Chelsea, Liverpool and Arsenal, you should watch themselves for this lad, because there is a firing power that United has added to its squad that Sir Alex Ferguson refers to as being dangerous in there. So to me, I really think Sancho is a goal scorer. He has assists with him. He's good on the ball, and we just wait to see how he's really going to be playing into Manchester United side in there, because time has come for United really to get back and win a Premier League trophy, because United really last won a Premier League trophy in 2013. And you know, at United, even if you win a Champions League and don't win a Premier League, you are like a no manager. You get, so it's better United to get back to its winning ways. And I think if at all Varane comes in and they reduce the number of goals that really United concede, we will see United going far and far in there. So that's the story we had in here. Onto the football news top 10 and lifestyle zone in here. Please feel free to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on daily. Now let's wait and see what comes through when Sancho is going to be unveiled. And United are playing on Saturday. They are playing QPR, Queen Park Rangers, in there into the so-called second preseason game. The first one they played, they won against a team which goes by names of Derby in there. So we wait and see what is going to happen when United are really playing a team which goes by the names of Derby, sorry, QPR in there. Leave your comments on what Sir Alex Ferguson really said about Jodan Sancho. He calls him dangerous in there. So Fergie labels Sancho dangerous in there. So let's wait and see. That's the title for the video. Now I'm going to be back with more news. This story is Manchester United. I'm coming back with an Arsenal story, Chelsea, Liverpool, and so on and so forth on this channel, because we cover all teams. And sometimes we can even go in Africa and really talk about teams, because the African Cup of Nations will be knocking on the way in January, and we'll be doing the news about AFCON in there. Thank you guys for watching in. I'm out for now. See you later. May the Almighty shower you, or cover you in the blood of Jesus Christ, such that you guys keep up, alive, and really progressing, and may you see the goodness of the Lord today. I'm out.